Hi friends, welcome back to my crafty desk. Sandra here at Blossom and Inspire. I am playing with my stickers. I seen a really fun little, I think it's a reel, maybe. I really don't know where I seen it. It was either on TikTok, Instagram, a Facebook reel. It was something, it was just fast. And then I lost it. But I did remember what I seen and I thought, oh my gosh, I'm totally going to use it, my washi tape. Not use it all up, of course, but use my washi tape to play with this thing. I think it's going to be so much fun just to create some fun pages. Anyhow, I hope everybody is doing well. Please let me know what's going on with you. What are you crafting on? Or are you taking a break and just checking out videos? I do that sometimes. Sometimes I just take a break and I just watch art. And it's really fun and inspiring and I love it. And sometimes I remember where I seen things and sometimes I don't. So what I saw, let me move this. I was just kind of fooling around here and I thought, you know what, just turn the camera on. Whoops. And you probably have seen this too. I'm sure it's been all over the place. So, it was one of those things where someone uses their washi tapes and their stickers and they just like different layouts and they just do it really fast. It's beautiful. It looks like it just took a couple of minutes, but you know doggone well if you've ever recorded a video and edited that it probably took hours to get it all together. Anyhow, she was, and I say she because I only seen hands and it looked like female hands, but you know, we all know, I don't know, I can't tell the difference with anything. So anyways, she was just putting some, washi tape down here and across this way, added some more stickers, and then voila, she had a pretty page. So I grabbed some pages from my little box of random pages that I was going to use, decided not to use, or whatever box I have over here to the side. This was one of them. And so I just laid down a couple of strips here. Let me see, got this one, and then I found one with words, this one, cherish each day, and then I just took one of this one is, I love this one so much. I just love this wide tape. But I will tell you, my friends, nobody that I haven't seen ever has the washi tape stash like our friend Denise. It's so fun to be in her room. Wasn't it so glorious? I mean, and I only showed you a few parts of her room. Like, it is absolutely stunning and beautiful, but her washi tape stash was to die for. She was like, here, just pick out of this or pick out of that. And I was like, oh my gosh, I literally couldn't pick what I wanted to use because I wanted to use all of them. Anyways, so I used this. I just tore the edge right here, tore that down. Anyhow, what I seen, and I'm going to try to replicate it somewhat. That she took the one that I seen, just took like a couple of stickers, different stickers, and just put them down and just layered. Pardon? That's either sweater fur or Maggie. Maggie paraphernalia. So anyhow, yeah, so that's what I'm going to do. What's on the front of this one? It's just some cool, this is a digital kit, piece of a digital kit that I have in over here on the side. I already have it inked and printed on the other side, and it's just in this box. So I guess just get to it. I think the best way to start this is to, oh my gosh, I can't struggle right now, is to just get started and just start laying down some things. I feel like it's going to be one of those things where I have to get warmed up a little bit. And then once I find a rhythm and a style that I want to do. Oh, and look at that. We got to save those. How many of my friends here save these little things and then can't find them because you can't find them because you can see. If you save these, how do you put them away so you find them? What do you do? Because I lose them all the time. Anyways, all right, back to this. So I'm just going to put this down here. And I'm going to overlap all of these stickers to kind of tie them together. There we go. And then I'm not using glue with my washi. I'm just going to burnish my washi tape down like this. I mean, it does have that adhesive, and this should give it some heat, right, to push down. I don't know. It's a guess. It's my guess. I'm hoping that it works. Anyways, I'm just put some of these things down. So that's all I'm going to do. I'm going to do washi tape and stickers. I have a few pieces here. I also grabbed some of my copy die papers. And normally, when I do my copy die papers, when I do my journals, I'm so sorry. I end up ripping or cutting down my papers because most of my journals are a single signature that I generally do. And they are in those envelopes that, it's like a 9 by 12. I feel like it's a 9 by 12. So when all these papers get folded and put together, I guess they should fit in there if it's a 9 by 12. Trying to think. Oh, so 6. So it'd be 9 tall and then it goes 6 wide. But these start bumping out. So I might go ahead and just fold these ones, and then when I'm ready to get there, and then go ahead and just do a tear down, like maybe a 1/4 to a 1/2 inch on them. And then that way, no matter what I do, they'll fit into a journal, because the last thing I want to do is waste my copy die paper. I can waste ink, my friends, but I cannot waste the copy die paper. No, that's like a, no. We don't want to do that. So I have all these stickers that I have received, some of them I've purchased, but I think the majority of all these really cool stickers I have been given as gifts. And I thank you so much, my friends, for doing this. So if you are the sticker gift givers, many of you, please say so in the comments. And maybe even if you want to, you could even say where you got them, because like, look at all these super cool, like there's so many beautiful stickers here. These are really big and long. I want to use these on my copy die papers. I think they're going to be stunning. So pretty. So let's see. But I guess I could use it here too. The idea that I was getting from it is that you have all this cool journaling space everywhere still with a little bit of art. So like, ooh, I kind of like that. And maybe just going for it. Where are my little scissors? My little Debbie snips. And let's see. And I don't think I want this leaf, actually. So I think this is a sticker. I hope it's a sticker because I'm cutting it down. I'm going to cut it down like this. I just want the stem here. Come on. Let to go. So my plan is just to stick stickers down, just to play and have fun. Oh, I like that, see? And you decide how many stickers you want to put on there. Oh, it is a sticker. Whoa, I like it. See, that could be a mask for something. Well, it could be a mask for this, I suppose. But, so, whoops, I'm going to put, I think I'm going to find where I want my petals to land. And, where do I want it? I think just drop it down, girl. Drop it down. I wish I would have pulled it down just a little bit more, but I didn't. Too late. She's down. Okay. So I'm just going to give that a smushy smush. Isn't that cute? Like already, like I like this. I think it's pretty. It's just layering. And then maybe a butterfly, but maybe, I think I had a pink butterfly. Did you see it? You guys, where'd it go? Help me. To the left? Am I getting warm? Am I hot? Cold? Just kidding. There's a pink one right there. I want a pink one because I got the pink flowers right here, and I was thinking that like a nice little pink butterfly. So do I have it like diving down, going up, 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 over here, off to the side? I think if I do that, I would need a couple. Oh, I wonder, I don't think I have any little bees in here. I think it's just butterflies. Let's see. And I think that's the only pink one I have. I also have, oh no, I have these. Oh, I used these on the kids. I think I used these for the kids as Easter stuff. I think I was putting butterflies on there. These, what do I have left over here? I was using those and the kitty cats and the butterflies and those roses. So let's just see. I really wanted a pink one. Okay, I don't want that one. I want the pink one. I'm just gonna have to figure out where it's gonna go. Anyhow, yeah, I know I have some stories from Nebraska, and I'm not really sharing. Everybody's probably like, "Are you going to share or what?" But I have a few stories. I have let's see. So I gave you my crazy beginning of the trip airplane thing. I did have another story for the airplane. It's not so much funny as it was like, what's wrong with people kind of thing. And I mean, I feel like I was in the right, except for this one little part was an accident that I did. I didn't mean to do it, but I kind of, I think I might look like a super bee, you know, like a bee, like a B word. Like they probably took it that way. I mean, maybe, I don't know. I mean, I kind of would have, maybe, I don't know. So what happened is my first plane, you know, I had all that fiasco stuff. And then I had, at the airport, and then when we got to where we were going, I think I'm just going to go ahead and put it right there. I'm going to quit messing around, just put my butterfly down and there. Because, you know, we can journal there, all the way around, everywhere. We can do all that. So I'm going to call that page done. And then we'll stick that one over here. I also grabbed out this page, which very dark. And it's been in there for a long time. It's got all this cool coloring on the back on this side, but I'm wondering, oh, and it was in there because look, I have like tears. So let's do this. Let's go ahead and go with that and just tear that. And then we'll tear this one, make it match, why not? And then take this side down because I know I like to do pages like this. Anyways, so the second flight, you know, when we boarded, I went and I was on, you know, I think I actually ended up on the same plane, and then, but in a different seat because it was like free open seating things. Anyways, when I got into my seat, everything was going. The airplane had already started moving, doing its thing, and I had pulled down. I thought, okay, I'm gonna watch a little show. It's like a 2.5 hour flight or something like that, and I wanted to watch a show that I had downloaded. And so they had the tray, and I went to go put the tray down. I need a sponge here. So I have to ink this before I do the sticker so I know what colors I want to use. And I go to put the tray down, you know, like turn the thing, and then I grab the tray. Oh my gosh, and the most disgusting thing happened is there is stuff all over this tray. So the person who sat there before me was a little piggly wiggly. Maybe that was a kid, I don't know. But even if it's a kid, like, come on, parents, hello, parent your children. But anyways, it was nasty. It was a mess. So, okay, whatever. The thing is, though, is I got it all over my hands, and it got on my jacket. Like, it was everywhere. I couldn't even grab anything because it was all over my hands. I'm like, oh my gosh. Sorry, it wasn't on my jacket. If I touched anything, it would have been on my jacket. And I was afraid to move because I thought it was going to get on my jacket. It hadn't yet gotten on my jacket. Anyhow, so I with one clean finger, I reach up and I hit the dinger thingy for the flight attendant to come in, give me some assistance here. And so I wait. I am not kidding you, forever. So yeah, I know that they're doing stuff and things are happening, but seriously, like I kept looking around. Nobody else's dingers were on. Like, come on, can somebody help me? There's like 4 flight attendants. And maybe it's just me. Maybe it wasn't as long as I thought it was, just because I was kind of in this panic mode of this. What is all over my hands? What is all over this tray? Is it going to now start dripping on my? Like, I had my stuff. So I'm a little dramatic. I am dramatic. I'm a little dramatic, but it was really freaking me out and it was really creeping me out. So finally, the flight attendant comes and she leans down. She's like, "Can I help you?" And I said, yes. I'm like, and she kind of startled me because it was a while and she came up from behind me. And I was like, oh, yes, there's I need some things. This was not, I go, there's a mess all over this when I opened it and it's everywhere. And I go, can I get it cleaned up? And she just gives me this weird look. And then like, okay. And I know that's just me, but you know what? She didn't say anything. She just left. But the look she gave me was like, seriously, this is what you called me for? And I thought, it was a real quick filming, and then I brushed it off. I was like, no, I'm sure she's just busy. So she comes back, I am not kidding you, with one wipey, and it wasn't here. Let me show you. Here's my baby wipe, and it was smaller than this. And I'm pretty sure it was a single bleach wipe, okay? Now, this tray it's like filled with all this oozy, white, creamy stuff. Now that I think back, I bet you it was probably yogurt. But I can't smell anything because my smeller doesn't work very well, so I don't smell anything. She literally comes back, and I'm not kidding you. And as she walks by, she goes, "Here," and I was like, I looked at her and I was like, I was like stunned for a second because first of all, I'm thinking, I need to clean my hands too, and she just gave me one wipe, and I really don't want to clean my hands with a bleach wipe. And is that what she's giving me? I don't know. So I just looked at her and I go, "You want me to clean it?" I know, I sound princess much? I'm thinking, but then I'm thinking, hello, I just paid a ton of money for this plane ticket, and I should at least be able to be on a clean table. Come on, be better. So, it's like, I'm like stunned. Well, apparently when I said that, she was stunned because she just looked at me and dropped the thing, because my hands were kind of out, so she just dropped it and walked away. And I was like, ooh, rude. I was mad. I was like, ooh, I wanted to push that. I should have pushed the thing again, but you know, I didn't have anybody there to help coax me into doing things, and I didn't want to get kicked off the plane. So anyhow, let's do this. So then I'm like, oh my gosh. So now mad Sandra's on the plane, and I'm just like, oh my God, are you kidding me? The good news is my focus was off the fear of flying. So I'm taking this wipey, and I'm like, well, I'm going to clean my hands first. I'm not even going to use this tray because there's no way I can get my hands clean and that thing clean. So I wipe off my hands, thinking like, this really sucks to be using a bleach wipe to wash my hands with. And then I wipe this tray up as much as I can. And I was so mad. And when I was wiping, my hands are crazy, and the bleach wipe went, choom, and it flew off my table, and it flew into the aisle. Well, I'm in the middle seat, in the 3-row seat. Maybe that's why she was treating me like that, because I took up the seats that way. But still, I mean, hello, judgy? No, I'm making up stuff now. So anyways, I thought for sure, I want to use, is there another mushroom one here? There's a bunny. It's really Eastery though. Let me see. I think I had a mushroom one here. So my first act when that happened is like, oh no. And I went to lean over to go get it. And I realized, oh no, I am still buckled in and all my stuff's everywhere because we literally just started taking off. So I was like kind of trapped with my stuff all around me and tucked into me all around me and everything. And then in that very instant, I thought, no. Basically, what I thought was, screw this. No way. Ain't happening. You know what? I already did her job. She can continue it, or whoever else wants to pick it up. So I just left it there. And then every I keep saying stewardess. I know it's flight attendant. Every flight attendant that came on there, I found that mushroom isn't that cute. Every flight attendant that came on there just walked over it. nobody picked it up. And I was like, oh my gosh, like how freaking lazy. So I'm getting mad. So I know, they're probably all talking and they're like, yeah, that girl just threw it on the floor. This is in my mind. I'm thinking all this stuff, but I bet you that's what happened. I bet you. So I'm like, whatever. I don't even care. So now I have a 2.5-hour flight to be steaming about this. And so that's what I did. I steamed up about it. I mean, I watched my show and I enjoyed that part and everything. But then every time I look over, I'd see that wipey on the floor. And then another passenger had went to the bathroom, well, several of them, and somebody like pushed it with their foot and they kicked it over to the side. So it wasn't, because it was literally right in the middle of the aisle. And I can't tell you how many flight attendants walked by, including the one that gave it to me, and just stepped over it. It's like, yeah, that's not happening. I'm not picking it up. And so, anyway, so the flight is going on, and as we're getting closer to the flight being over, I'm thinking, you know what? I'm just really upset about how that happened, and I think it was a pretty crappy thing to do. And how much do I want of this? I'm trying to make this work. It's just kind of big for this page. I wonder if oh, you know what? This might work good for something when I stick somebody like sitting on the branches, which, by the way, I think I have just the right thing, possibly if I can make it work later on. But these birds, okay, I can just like stick the bird in there. There's no like stick. Where do I stick that stick? I don't know. I just have to kind of figure it out. But no, I can't figure it out. So anyways, let me get some mushrooms. I know I had a mushroom washi tape, and what did I do with it? I have this one. And I have mushrooms somewhere. Does this have mushrooms on it? This has flowers. It's pretty though. I like it. So anyways, towards the end of the thing, one of the flight attendants do pick it up and get rid of it, which was great. I mean, at least they didn't throw it at me, throw it back at me or something like that. That's kind of cool. I mean, I kind of like that. I don't know. Let me see this slide again. But anyways, so I wrote a letter. And I took a little video. I was going to send it into the Southwest, like, you know what? Be better, man. But I did write a little letter. I did take a picture of my letter so I can look at it later to see how crazy I was. But I did write a letter, and I took it. So I had put that table up after I did all that. I just put it back up, put the clip in. I'm like, I'm not even going to use this. I can't. It's still gross. And so there's that little clip, and I took the letter, and I folded it in half, and I tucked it in there, and I was hoping they read it because it says, I made sure the part that stuck out said, be better, Southwest, or be better. I was just, I don't know. Am I the only one? Would anybody else, what would you have done? I don't know. I honestly, if I was to go back in time, if I was able to go back, I think I would have just said, instead of being startled, maybe take a deep breath and go and let her know, say, excuse me, ma'am, I'm not sure what you're handing me, but this was dirty when I sat down. I would appreciate, if you want me to clean it, that's fine. If you're giving me bleach wipes, give me gloves, please. And then can I please get something for my hands? Because I'm also now a sticky mess because the plane didn't get clean. No, that's kind of, I don't know. Either way, I was going to be that, either way, no matter how I did that, I was going to be that, that passenger. I was going to be that one. All right. I have washi tape that has mushrooms. I thought I did. Let me grab this stash. You guys probably see it. Do you see one here? I could have swore I had one. Let's see. No mushrooms. I'm pretty sure that I had everything out. Oh my gosh. Ooh, this one has some things on it, so let's see what's in here. We have, the big butterflies, so maybe just take this one and leave it open right here to the side. Oh my gosh, my washi tapes are all going to go collapsing down on me if I'm not careful. Wouldn't that be funny? I mean, not in a good way funny, but funny if you're watching it. Oh my God, not if you have to clean it. So I don't see any mushrooms, but I see these pretty flowers. I think that'd be pretty. Okay, so those are going to go on afterwards, and I want to get a color so that those two colors don't look good together. These ones don't. So take that out, and then this one has writing on it. I just want something colorful, yellow. Let's do the yellow. When all else fails, use yellow. So, and then I know some people, when I watched them, they were like cutting them all nice, but I'm not gonna make a straight cut anyways, so I'll just go with this. And basically just do the same thing, I think. I'm gonna go down like that, okay. So that was one experience. I guess that's not as much funny as it is kind of like, what is happening in the world? Like, people, maybe they don't get paid enough. Maybe you're supposed to tip nowadays. I don't know. Do you tip your flight attendant? I didn't. I mean, I always say thank you. I always say thank you when I enter, thank you. And I always say thank you for a safe and pleasant flight. You know, because I mean, like, they're working hard. And so, I mean, I usually, it's my experience, except for this one instance. Apparently I like this one. This has words on it too, though. So do I need 2 words? I wanted color. I was kind of picking this one before something jumped off my table. Oh, a sticker. No, that is just not the one. Maybe I just need a solid color, you say? That's a great idea. So I have all these solids right here. And where's the mushrooms? Ooh, like this pink one, or like, okay, let me see. I have these 3 colors here that were kind of standing out to me. What? Use more than 1 color? You guys are crazy. All right. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do some different colors. We'll put this pink one on top like that. I just covered up the words, which is fine because now I can use a different word. So, but I don't know if I want it to go that all the way to the edge. So we'll tear it and put that down. Same thing with this one. Just kind of a hodgepodge mess here, you guys. Jason had a fire. So our internet went out, and I'm using my data from my phone service for internet. But my recording device still works. Anyhow, he went on, and Jason went on a fire call. So I'm home alone, and it's still early enough. And I thought, oh, maybe I can just get enough energy together to come down here and play with something. Not, you know, not work on any of the projects that need to get done. Oh, mushroom. See, I told you, I knew I had one. All right, so let's put this one here now, like that. Just straight across there. Anyhow, and I thought I'll just come down here and play for a little bit and see if I can just, I'll just make one of these pages, which I didn't. I only put a few strips down. I'll make one of these pages, see how I like it, and then maybe if I like it, maybe I can do a video about it with my friends here. I'm not liking that now. I don't think I have my mushrooms in the right spot, but that's okay. Let's keep going. Just, you got to keep going until you like it, right? Isn't that how we do it? So, I'm going to try this. This one says, every day is a fresh start. Every day is a fresh start. I kind of want to start it with every day. With a nice fresh start from every day. Every day is a fresh start. And maybe I only want to go partially with that. We'll see. And then maybe even like rip this bottom right here. Oops, I didn't get it good enough. Anyhow, so that was it for the plane ride. I mean, on the way there, I think those are the only two things that happened, you know, going into the wrong restroom and not being able to find my way out. And then the dirty plane. So and then at this point I'm thinking, you know what? It's me. It is me, because like, it's just me. But that's okay. That's what makes life interesting, right? I mean, if nothing ever happens to me, then I'm not going to have any stories. I'm not good at making things up. Oops. I can be dramatic, but I cannot make things up. Oh my gosh, I can't get that off of me. So, then my first, so then I got there and everything was great. Jamie picked me up and I was so excited. She's not huggy. I'm so excited. I'm like, oh my gosh, Jamie. So I'm just like, in my mind, like, all these things have happened. I finally made it. And I go in for the hug and she's like, yeah, like, why are you doing this? Why are you hugging me? Let me go. Let me go, lady. But, she didn't say that. She let me hug her. I think she kind of hugged me back. I don't know if she'd ever admit it, but she did. Let me see. Let me put this one right here. And poor Denise. I hugged Denise so much. I did hug you a lot, didn't I? I tried to. I just wanted hugs. I'm a hugger. So Denise is a hugger. I mean, I know she is because she hugged me back. She gave me a good hug. She's a good hugger. Anyways, goodness gracious, get on there. Okay, I think that's good now. And now I don't know if I want my mushrooms. Oh, maybe put them over on this side. I could do that. I can even put them up here. It doesn't have to be on the bottom. I don't want them up there either. So maybe right here. Let's try this one. This really shouldn't be this difficult. Come on. That's why I want to do it with these other papers before I do my coffee dye papers that I love so much. Oh my gosh. And thank you to everyone that had, that sent me all the email, or your mail, that said that gave the okay for your mailing address, to share that with somebody. I appreciate that. And, you will too, trust me. Okay. Sometimes I forget that it's this is a very public and open to the world, and I go to say more things than I should be saying. So I guess I'll just leave it off right there. Cliffhanger. Just kidding. It's not a cliffhanger really, but there we go. Okay. Yeah, even just like that. That's cute. Ooh. And then I see that mark right there. It makes me think, like, how much fun would it be to go in afterwards and do a little bit of stamping? I can tell you right now it's not going to happen on this video because I'm just caught up with this. I like that. Let's see. Get the washi tapes over here. I don't know why I did all this organization because I can't keep it together. When you want to play, everything comes out to play. Everything does. So maybe if I stick them in right now. But my hands just aren't so happy. Okay, put that in there too. Just get it out of the way. And then I have all these stickers. I have more stickers over here too. So, oh no. I have another drawer of stickers also. Let's see. I'm trying to find, what would I put with that one? Do I have another little one? These butterflies, I have a lot of these little butterflies. I mean, they're kind of cute, right? I mean, I think they help give it a little bit of pizzazz. I don't know. So anyhow, when we got there, so Jamie picks me up, and then we went to her apartment over on the campus, which was, I mean, it's a really nice campus. Oh my gosh, so nice. Yeah, I think I like the butterfly right there. Just boom, done. And there, we have another one done. I'm gonna just put this, what did I do with that other one? Okay, I need to leave them open because I'm gonna forget which ones we did. I'll stick them right there. Now, let's do this one. This is a pink one. What does this measure wide? You can tell by the cut, I can anyways, that this was going to be in a signature. However, it is 5.5, which is quite large. Let's just chop it down with the ruler here real quick, just a little bit. So I'll just use this line on here to match that side up, which doesn't matter because look at, this is crooked. Anyways, so then we went to her apartment, and then Denise came. We sent her a message also like, hey, we're at the apartment. So it was kind of like, 'cause my flight ended up being the late afternoon, and so she said, okay, give me a little bit of time. And then she tried to trick us. Jamie's seen this one car pull in. She's like, oh, that might be her. I haven't seen that vehicle here before. And then I get this text, and it says, hey, I can't remember what you said exactly, Denise, but something like, hey, it's on my phone. It's on a text right now. I said, let's go ahead and meet up tomorrow. I'm having a bad hair day. And I was like, what? I felt bad. I was like, okay, I get it. I understand. And I honestly thought, I was like, oh no, she's upset because I changed my flight and I forgot to tell everybody what time I was flying in. I wasted half the day. I wasn't paying attention to all that stuff. And she's upset. Maybe I hurt her feelings. And so now she just needs, and that's just her excuse to not do it. That's exactly what I thought for a second. And then Jamie's like, when I read it out loud, Jamie's like, I call BS on that because I'm pretty sure that's her out there. I'm so stinking gullible. And then she was like, it was her. So anyways, we ran out there. I mean, it was funny though, because I was just like beelined it out there. I'm like, Denise, you know, my long lost friend. I haven't seen in a million years, but I actually just I haven't seen you in almost 56 years because, you know, that's how old I'm going to be in pretty soon. That was the first time I got to see you. I haven't seen you in almost 56 years. So anyhow, so then we all like giggled and hugged and like took looks at each other. You know, like, oh my God, this is what you look like. This is how tall you are. This is how short you are. This is you know, all the things like, oh my gosh, look at your hair. You have beautiful long dark hair. I'm giving all your secrets away, Denise. And anyway, so we all pile in now into Denise's vehicle, and we're like, okay, what are we gonna do? So we're gonna go do something. So let's go shopping a little bit. So we went to Joann's, we went to a couple of thrift stores. I think we had like a little bit of time just to do all these things, and then go out to dinner. And we went to Olive Garden, which was very nice. Thank you so much, Denise. Refused. She goes, I'm telling you. She was like, okay, I'm just gonna tell you this right now. I'm gonna pay for dinner, and I don't want any arguing about it. Just let it happen or something. And I'm like, but the way she said it was like I dare you to test me. Don't. But in a very loving way. And I was like, oh my gosh, you truly are Italian, aren't you? Like, you remind me of my aunt right now so much. That's how she is. So, and then I thought, oh my gosh, this is what I do to my kids or my friends. Like, I also do the same thing, but it was wonderful. And I love my dinner and I love my friend. And it was wonderful. So we had, it was crazy. It was rush hour. So we were getting a little hangry. So there's all that kind of craziness that was happening a little bit. And then, oh my gosh, I got to share one story too. It's so funny. And so we're all three of us were like, we came out of the store. I don't know which one we came out of this time. So we all get in, we're all like laughing and talking, la, 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 and just talking about all kinds of stuff. And I think, was this the place where somebody else's back vehicle was open and their stuff was, I don't know. Anyways, so we come to the car, we come back to the car, to Denise's vehicle, and we start piling in putting all of our stuff. So she opens up the back and we're putting all of our bags in there, like laughing and like we're like little schoolgirls having so much fun. And then we all just take off and we go get in the car to go. And Denise is driving, and then I was up front. Jamie climbed into the back seat behind Denise, and Denise starts the car up, and Jamie just very, very calmly, Jamie goes, so do you think we should shut the hatch? We all just started cracking up. We are having so much fun. We are like oblivious to other things. And that to me was like a super fun moment. I just thought it was wonderful to be so, I don't know, just to be in that space of just enjoying it and having so much fun that we literally forgot, all of us. We just all walked away. So yeah, has that ever happened? I mean, I've had that happen to me before, just not having so much fun. This was so much fun. So anyways, I just had a lot of fun. So then Jamie and I spent a lot of time, going over and seeing Hunter. Well, that's her normal. That's her day to day. So she goes over and spends time with Hunter at the rehab center. And let me tell you, this rehab center is amazing. The staff is amazing. I had not come, there was only one person. It wasn't I don't think a staff member. I think it was a specific person that works there. I don't know. There was only one person that I didn't care too much for. And Jamie didn't either. But when Jamie was telling me about it, I was like, oh, I'm like the one like, oh no, I'm sure it's fine. Maybe it was just a bad day. But nope, I really didn't like this person. But everybody else was so nice. There was other people that were at the facility. Their family members came to see them. Everybody, and it was just nice. And it really makes you think, though, like seeing and it's a place for brain injuries, and so they have a thing. Every brain injury is different, and there's no brain injury that's the same. Everybody comes from it differently, different things. I don't know, but I mean, just to be there and to see all that. And to watch these people. And I was there for enough time to see changes, like progress. Like, it was amazing. I mean, so what a wonderful thing to experience. And honestly, I really think being there and watching that, if I was younger, I was so moved by all of that I could honestly see myself going to school to do something like that, to work in that area, just with people that were just wanted to get better, wanted to work at it, and just being around all that positivity. It was amazing. It was amazing. So these hearts have buttons. I was thinking this would be cute for buttons. Buttons and buttons and buttons. Yeah, why don't we do like a top frame and a bottom frame? Maybe. Let's just stick with the bottom stuff first. Let's go here. And across like that. And we'll just take those little buttons off. So spent a lot of time there. We were able to hang out with Denise. So that day, and then two more days. So what happened is due to my thing changing, and then due to Hunter's schedule, and then due to Denise's, so Denise with her grandbabies, have been helping take care, take care of them while parents are working and things like that. Anyways, there was a lot of things into play. So she was maneuvering, and she had already maneuvered so many things to do all this. I mean, gosh dang it, why'd I do that? And so I'm so grateful for that. Oh my gosh. And so anyhow, we didn't get the amount of time we were hoping to get, but you know what? I'm grateful for what we did get, and it was so much fun. So Jamie and I went back out there another day, and we got to play not to play. What did we do? Oh, we went thrifting. So Denise took us to a few places. She took us to her boutique. We went there, and it was closed. So she got the okay to get us in there. So we got to shop without anybody else around, and just we had the store to ourselves. So that was kind of fun. That was exciting. And then let's see, what else did we do? I just got to put some flowers on here. I mean, like, I have to have some flowers. She took us to Iowa, to this amazing vintage place, which the reception in there was really not great. I mean, I guess I could have filmed. It was hard, my friends. I really wanted to film more for you, and I'm so sorry that I didn't do it. But in all honesty, like, I didn't have a whole lot of time to do all these things, and I either was able to shop or film. I wasn't able to do both things. Normally, when I do the thrift stores and I go and I do the videoing, I normally will either go and video things first. So Jason's usually with me, or my daughter-in-law's usually with me. And so as I'm doing a video, a lot of times they'll grab, I'll point, like put this in the cart, like, or whatever. So I have help. And not to say that Denise and Jamie would not have helped me, but they were having fun too. You know, we all were. We were all like shopping and giggling. I mean, so many giggles. So many giggles. Denise is a giggler, and I love it. And her giggle makes me giggle even more, and I just love it. She's got the best giggle, my friends. I should have recorded that for you. Denise, can you please send me a recording of your giggle? Anyways, oh my gosh. So we did that, and then, of course, we used up the whole day, because we were only there for like a half a day, because we didn't go until after we would take Hunter his stuff and spend a little bit of time with him with his lunch. We'd sit there while he has his lunch, maybe play a game or two of Uno with them, just, you know, something with him. And then he had things that he could do, activities. Oh, that's pretty. Let's do that one. Oh, wait a minute. I like this girl too. Isn't she cute? I think she'd be cute on this one. She needs something else. What else do I put over here? I don't know. I'm just talking too much. So, this is kind of actually nice just to kind of do something random like this, so I can just chit chat about the trip, because I mean, I don't know about you guys, but I have been like wanting to talk about it and tell you what's going on, and I've been asked about it. So I want to share. Oh, that's pretty. Another one of those. And then we can stick her on there. Does that go? These are both really shiny ones. Should I do 2 of them? No, I think that's overkill. Okay. Do another one like that, and then she can be on there. So I kind of like this. I think what it is, it's her blue. Maybe I would put her over here. Maybe like that. And like, okay, like that. All right. So the blue and then the blue buttons. So I was thinking maybe that would be nice. Let's see. So then we were like, so now my flight was supposed to leave, and between Hunter's schedule and Denise needing, she would be with her grandkids, that was going to be our last day. And so we were like, oh man. And before we even went, I kept checking. I was already checking like how much are flights now. So before I left, I don't know, I think I said it on here, like, oh, I don't understand. The flights are like cheaper than, you know, you would think as you're getting closer to your flight that they'd get more expensive. And that's when Jason was like, who was it? Was it Jason? It's like, maybe it has, because all they're falling out of the sky. I was like, stop talking like that. Anyways, however, it was not the same once I was there. So they're probably looking at my thing like, no, this girl has to get home. So she's getting the high prices. So everything was like expensive. I'm like, what in the world? Why is this happening? And it was like over $100 more expensive to change my days. And so every day I'd go on there and I'd look, and actually, throughout the day, I kept going on there. Has it changed? Has it changed? Has it changed? And I tried any day. I was like, how about this day? How about this day? How about this day? And I wanted to have another day, at least, to hang out with Denise. I mean, at this point, we haven't crafted it all together. I got to see her room, and I don't even think, at this point, I hadn't even videoed her room yet, or anything. And I thought, I didn't have enough time. I want more time. So, oh, good, got that off. So, I had talked to my husband, and I was like, you know, I was texting with him and talking with him on the phone, and I was telling them what was going on. And I had already spent so much more money than I had anticipated on spending, but, you know, when in Rome, I don't know. I mean, I wasn't breaking the bank by any means, but you know, it was adding up. And I knew that the kitchen was getting done. I knew we still needed to buy a few things. You know, it's just in life, just in general. So, you know, and eggs are so expensive. And so, you know, there's just everything. So I'm just like, I don't know what I'm going to do. So I thought, he said, Sandra, this is a once in a lifetime thing. You're already there. It's okay. I will live. He was already missing me. Like, he was telling me, like, I can't wait till you get home. So, and you know, there was a lot going on. You know, I had just went on that other trip too. So, and then I was home for a little while, and then I went on this trip. So yeah, there's a lot of missing going on, which is a good thing. I mean, like, hey, yeah, man, my man still loves me. He misses me, and he wants me home. Doesn't that feel good? Like, that's a good feeling. I like that one. Let's see. I think we've been doing this for a little while. I might have to stop, but I wanted to do one of these pages here. This coffee dye paper. So now, what did I say? Was I going to... See, it's still quite long. I think I'm going to do the same thing. I'm just going to go ahead and take a smidge off because I'd rather have it gone than... And be able to use the whole page than find out later on, like, oh no. So I'm going to take a 1/2 inch off, because then I know it can go in a journal somewhere. And then maybe now that's a pretty skinny page. I probably didn't have to go that much. And it's 8.5 tall. So that's going to work fine. It gives me a cute scrap. And I'm going to ink this really quick. I'll be right back. Okay, inked up. And so he just told me to do it. So I just did it, and it cost me a little bit. And Denise, so when we had seen Denise for that one day, she was like, we were talking about it. She was asking me like about it, and I told her, she's like, wait, was it when I was with you? I'm so mixed up on timeline. So like, it could have been a phone call, could have been texting, I don't know. But she was like, I will pay for it. And I was like, no. I actually found one that was a little bit less. So it was fine. It wasn't like breaking the bank at all. But it was less. But everything I had seen was like $100 or over. Like, it was like crazy, or more than 100, like a little over. I was able to extend it for less than that. So that was good. And you know what? It was, I would do it again. I would do it again. Even if it doesn't matter. Like, it was definitely money well spent, my friends. Yes. How do you not, right? How do you not do that? Okay, remember this big butterfly one? I kind of wanted to use this. So, I think I like butterflies. It's pretty big though for this one. I wonder if I went all the way across. Ooh, yeah, that could do like a whole spread there. Although, I do like that. Okay, so maybe take this, because it's all kind of icky right there. Take that one off. And then I'm going to do there and then there. And I don't want to rip into that butterfly's wings, but oops. So I think dang it, dag, nabbit. So here's what I want to do. I want to tear across the top and not get their little antennas off. So let's see if I can manage this. So anyways, I was able to extend it, which was good. I'm glad. And so I stayed out there a few more days longer, which honestly, in the very beginning of my plan, it was like the original amount of time that I was going to be out there. And so, we got to have a crafting day. So that was great. Great fun. An experience I will never, ever forget, and I will forever be grateful for, forever and ever and ever. Oops. And then, so let's see, my last days there. Friday was, I want to say, what was Friday? Friday was, oh my gosh, I can't even remember the days now. I think Friday, Jamie and I had to ourselves. That was the day we went shopping all by ourselves. So Hunter had a full day of activities, and Denise had a full day with grandbabies. And so Jamie and I drove all over the town that she was in, Omaha, or is still in actually. We drove all around there and went to lots of thrift stores. Well, we also, during this, Jamie found a few that Denise hadn't even heard of, and there was this one. I don't know if you've been there yet, Denise, but you've got to go, my friend. I think you'll find some really cute things in there that you'll just like a lot. I would go there again. I'm sure, I don't know if Jamie's been there back, but she said might be going back there again. But anyways, she's kind of on a spending freeze, I think. Is that what we call them? When we try to be good, then we think, why? What's the point? You only live once in this lifetime. Anyways, so Friday, Jamie and I had a day just to us without, we went. I think we seen Hunter in the morning, and then or took him his lunch. I don't know, whatever it was. So then we had a day to us, and then the next day, Saturday, I think that was our day. That was our day, Denise, wasn't it? Yeah, it was Saturday. And then Sunday was the last day. Or vice versa. I can't remember. I am so confused on the timelines, like I said. And then I was up at 3 o'clock in the morning on Monday, and Jamie drove me to the airport, and then I left. So it was pretty full. It was pretty wild. I kind of like it just like that. Do I need more on here? Do I? I mean, that's kind of a loaded question. Like, I can always use a little bit more. If I can get them out of here. Also, Denise's washies, well, at least the ones that were out, were like in a big thing where you can like rummage through. And I kind of like that. And at one time I had my washies like that. I just don't think I had them in the right vessel. But washi tapes, I feel like it's one of those things where it's going to be ever changing. Because I get to the point where I want them all like organized and put away, and then I get to the place where they're too organized and put away, so I'm not using. Goodness gracious, where is this thing? Maybe I'm not going to use this one. Oh, here it is. All right. So my trip back. So I got into the airport, my first flight. So here I am. I'm like nervous. I'm nervous. I'm so nervous. And I woke up in the morning and I'm like pacing. Jamie gets up and she's like, "You okay?" And I'm like, no, I'm not okay. I'm not okay, Jamie. I can't. I'm like, so I'm a very regular person, my friends. Okay. So we're just going to have this chat. We're just going to do it. I'm a very regular person. And, but I'm not a one-shot deal, like I know how my body works. My body likes to have little breaks in between, so to speak. So I know I'm going to go 3 times. That's what my body does. I mean, my body has OCD. It's not just me. And, I go 3 short and quick little times. Well, I was so nervous for this flight. For going on the plane by myself, and I knew I wasn't going to get walked in. Like, I mean, and even if Jamie offered to walk me in, like, I wasn't going to do that, like, and have her walk out. It was dark out to the thing. No. We're both grown ups. I can do that. I can do this. So, but I'm nervous, and so I can't go to the bathroom, and I'm like, and so we weren't going to leave until I think like 5:30 to go to the airport, and I was thinking about how long it was going to be through TSA, because TSA in Spokane took forever. And Jamie was up, she's like, "You okay?" And I'm like, "No, Jamie, I'm not okay." I go, "I can't go." And she goes, "You can't go where?" And I go, "I can't go, Poo-Poo. I can't do it. My body won't work." I can't do it on the airplane. And she goes, "Well, then just don't." I go, "No, you don't understand. I don't get the choice. My body decides what's going to happen. And right now my body says, no, it's not happening. But let me tell you, my body will say yes at some point. And I don't want it to be on the airplane. I have a long flight. I have a 2.5 hour flight, a 2.5 hour layover, a 2.5 hour flight. Like, it's going to take me or something like that. 2 hours, 2.5 hour layover. I don't want to go on the plane. I got to go. I go, "Let's just go early. Can we go early?" I know she's like, "You're just going to do it in the airport?" I'm like, yes, I'm going to do it in the airport. She goes, "Well, make sure you go in the right one." I'm like, shut up. But anyways, so, I mean, but there's some truth to that, right? Do I put anything here? She said, I mean, I kind of like it like that. Do you like it like that? Just plain and simple? Does everything have to be wild and crazy? No, but I'm using my copy dot paper. Maybe that's why I'm being like too like careful with it. Let's do another one really quick. So I said, "No, I can't do it. I'm going to ink this afterwards." So we left early, and I got through the TSA. And so I get in there. I follow the people like she told me. She's like, "See those people? Follow them." So I followed them in. I got in there. And then I was like, all right, I'm just looking at the signs, paying attention, trying to be alert. And then I see that those stupid kiosks, my friends, I'm not good with the kiosk. I'm not good with them in any place I go, even if it's at the movie theater. Like, I just can't, they don't like me. And so the kiosk things, they just don't. So I had my pre-boarding done. I had all that done. All I had to do was turn my phone on and put the thing on and put my phone in this thing, and it's going to print me out my luggage tickets. Well, I think that's what I'm doing, but it's not working. I'm thinking like I'm doing it exactly how Jason did it at the other airport, you know, the one where I tried to leave my pillow and everything. And so I can't get it. I'm like literally starting to break out in a sweat. Later, I realized that sweat was probably the beginning of my fever that I think I was carrying. But I'm like breaking out in a sweat. I'm like, oh my God, I cannot figure this out. I just want to get my luggage tag and I want to get settled before my body decides it's going to, you know, break loose. And so I look up and there's this guy standing on the other side of this thing. And I go, excuse me. I said, excuse me. He's like, yes. And I must have this really like sweet old lady voice or something going on. He's like, yes. I go, do you know how to work these things? And he goes, well, kind of. I've done it a couple times. So he comes over and he's trying to help me. He gets my phone. He's trying to put my phone in the right spot. And I'm like, oh, I'm just like almost in tears here. Like, this is terrifying. And so anyways, he gets me all situated. So the lady at the ticket where you put your luggage after you get it, she actually came around and helped me. She's like, do you need some help? And I'm like, I think so. She's like, okay. So she came over and she helped me put my tags on my suitcase. She goes, okay, and then just go get in that line and then we'll get you on the thing. And I'm like, all right. So I get over there, I follow the thing and I get my turn in line. And I put one suitcase on, and then she goes, okay. And then the next second suitcase, and I put that one on. She's like, okay, this suitcase is 4 pounds over, which is going to cost me like $100. She's like, it's 4 pounds over. She goes, but your other suitcase is just at 40. No, it's just at 40 or 38 pounds. Or no, wait, it was at 42 pounds or something like that. It was at 40 something pounds, but I still had she goes, so you can actually, if you want to shift your weight around, and then I'm like, okay, yes, I want to do that. So now here I am, I try to open my suitcases. Well, I open my freaking suitcase upside down. So you know how your suitcase has the zipper thing where you put the thing down and you zipper everything down, and the other side has the X's where it holds all the loose bags, but doesn't really hold them because they're loose. Well, I open it upside down. So all my stuff goes flying on the floor. I'm like, oh my gosh. And my sweating is getting worse, and I'm like almost in tears. I'm thinking, oh, I already used this one. I'm like, oh my gosh, why is this happening to me? Why? And so, oh, this is a pretty color, and it's got these little doilies on there. Let's try this one. And so now I'm in a little bit of a panic, and I think, just calm down, just relax. So I get everything repackaged. I got my suitcases together. I put them on the scales, and I don't know how I did it because I didn't realize I could take my stuff out and put it on the scale to get like 4 pounds out. I literally just guessed, and I grabbed stuff and put it in there. Both my suitcases weighed at 50 pounds, or one was 49, one was 50. That's what it was. And I was like, whew, okay, done. Ordeal done. So I got back in the line, got my suitcases on the thing. They're bye-bye, going on the plane. I go through the thing, and TSA was a breeze. It was so fast. They had so many lines opened up. It was perfect. And so I got through there and found my seat. Everything was perfectly fine. I think I had, gosh, a good hour and a half, maybe even a little bit longer before my plane took off. So as I sit down, I'm like, okay, I'm going to sit down and relax. And then I'm thinking, oh, you know what? I need to go buy some food because I haven't eaten. I made oatmeal in the morning, but I was like, I threw it away. I was like, I can't eat. I'm like nervous. I don't want to eat. I haven't even been able to go to the bathroom. Like, I just need to not eat. Ooh, maybe that. Ooh, I've been wanting to use this one. That would be kind of cute right there too, wouldn't it? Or like right there, like right here. Okay, so I think I'm gonna go all the way down and then go all the way up to that. Like that. And this is a great way to use up washi tape. Actually, I think that beautiful card that Joanne just sent, I want to say that was washi tape, wasn't it? Was it washi tape? It felt like something. I'm just going to fold those over for right now. They may stay that way forever. Anyhow, so then, lo and behold, I'm all relaxed and calmed down, and boom, I felt my body. I felt my belly. It was like, I was like, oh, here it comes. So I got up, and I was like, oh, and also, when I went to go sit down, when I made it through all there, I made a point to see exactly where the women's restroom is. I was like, noted. And then I went and grabbed so I went to the bathroom, did my stuff, sat down, got up, did it 3 times. I'm telling you, 3 times. There we go. And they don't have them like right after. Like, I can't just stay in the bathroom forever. Plus, I don't want to sit on the toilet that long because I don't want to get some hemorrhoids. So Sue, I'm sorry, that was pretty, but I don't. I think I've used this one before too, but I think it's really pretty. And I think I've used that flowery one. Let's get a new flowery one. Let's see, we have quilting, we have doilies, and we have teacups. I don't want teacups. I don't want those. What do I want? I want flowers. But what flowers do I choose? I don't know. I've got these. This one? Nope. I think I should just stick with the one I had. Yeah, I'm just gonna do, oh, another thing caught my eye. I have this, which is just a solid gold. Not gold. It's got that goldy color in there. That's kind of cool. I like that one. Okay, let's just do that one for a minute, and then this one. This is what I was seeing. Oh, that's pretty wild. I think I'm gonna stick with this one though, for sure. We'll do this one and just rip it off the end. And then where does that go? We'll do that one like that. And then maybe do another one with this peach color. No, not it. You know, maybe take this this one in again. I kind of liked that. So anyhow, I flew home safely. I did not feel that great. And then I did my little seat thing, you know, to make sure that I didn't have to sit with anybody on the way there. Yeah, I like it right there. And then I did it on the second leg of that flight, you know, that was the flight that was full. So I did sit with people, but they were very nice people. And yeah, and I made it home. So here we go. Okay, there we go. Come on, come on. There we go. Come on. There we go. I keep saying that. There we go. There we go. I feel like I want another piece of this in here though. Let me just pull that off. And I think then we'll take a look and see what the ones that we made, that we did here. I want to finish this though. Like that. I kind of like this one. I don't know that I'm going to put anything else on here, but I did, oh, I wanted to do one more thing, and I want to do it so that I have it down, because I think I'm going to forget if I don't do it. Where'd that quilty one go? I really wanted to do another piece. Here it is, right in front of my face. I wanted to do another piece here, so let's just do this, and let me see. I don't know if I'm going to like it torn in half, but only one way to find out. I'm not liking that one. Oh, I don't like that one. Okay. Well, I'm trying to cover up the paper right here is what I'm trying to do. And in between those two, try and take it all the way down like that. I don't know if I like that or not. I don't think I like that, my friends. I think that didn't do it any justice too. I think I just like that. Yep, okay. That's a little bit of a wasted tape, but you know what? I have so much tape, I'll never remember that I lost that tape. Okay, we'll give this a burnish down. And then there's one more kind I wanted to try really quick. So let's just do that really fast here. And I'm gonna use my copy dyed paper again. And I'm gonna do it like so. Fold it in half. Oops, come on, fold it in half. So that's my whole story. We had lots of fun moments out there. I didn't have too many wild and crazy moments. I can't remember if anything else wild happened. I know the one thrift store that we went to in Iowa, I loved it. But the one thing that all of us were all combined, we were like, the system to get checked out was insane. It took forever, but you know what? For all the goodies that we got there and the amount of things that they have there, it is well worth it. Would I go again to that place? Heck yes. I mean, like, I just would hope that they could get a different system. but not having that system sure as heck wouldn't stop me. What I wanted to do here is I wanted to use those really big washies. It's really like, what is it? Or are they? These ones right here. I have all of these here. They're so tall and pretty and gorgeous, and I just wanted to see. I just thought, so there's this pink color, and I absolutely love it on coffee dye paper. I just think it's so pretty just to have, even if it's just that. But look at that branch is right like that. Oh, well, if I do that, I'll just have that branch. However, that branch might work with one of these birds at some point. I might be able to manipulate that. I just love this. So let's just cut this off like that and throw that one over there and then put this one right there. Isn't that so pretty? Just all by its lonesome. And then we'll just have to chop that off. This page will need to be inked though, because I think it'll help pop this off some more. Come on. Ink. I probably should just ink this part right here just before I do this. And then get some down here on this page. So vintage photo, coffee dye, vintage photo, and these pretty pinks are one of my most favorite color combinations. It's just so beautiful. So I want this flower to come off like it's gonna coming up from the page, and the leaves coming in. Do I want it to go like sideways? Or do I want it to come up and down? Like I think I want it to be up and down, honestly. Oh, okay. Let's put you down there. Oh, Jiminy Christmas. Okay, well, I guess that's where it wants to go. No take backs. Oh my gosh. And come on. All right. Let's just push that down on the page only, maybe. And then we'll get that cut off here. Cut there. This is the part I have the hardest part about. But when I'm always like, when someone's going to do it, I'm like, no. But then when they're done, I'm like, oh, it came out nice. And then I'm just going to trash those because I don't even know how I would save them. But that's what I wanted. I just wanted to get something like that because now I can actually, if I wanted to still stitch on this paper, I could do that. Isn't that pretty? Just, I mean, boom, just like that. And then I was thinking on the other page, because this would be a page in a journal, right? On the other page, I could just drop down like another flower coming down from there. Oh, man. Yes. Okay. Real quick, we'll just do this. I mean, we're already in it. I mean, this is just a long video. Let's just get that inked up here because I do want that ink behind it. Okay. Get that out of the way. Oops, that was loud. So sorry. And then we'll just drop this one down like that. How did I have it? I don't know. We'll figure it out in a minute. Because what's going to happen, whoops, it's going to touch down. It'll do a touchdown. Touchdown! Okay, enough of that. And then I want it to go off of the page like it's coming in and around. But I need to have enough of these leaves on there, right? So maybe the whole stem coming in. Okay, right there. Boom, done. Okay, let's see what it looks like now. And then we'll look at all of our pages. And then I will bid you good night. I'm going to drink my Smooth Move tea, my evening tea. I just have a little bit. Actually, okay, I only put that much. There's not that much in there because I don't want to drink a whole cup of tea, so it's just that much. And this is my my Smooth Move tea. So any of my friends here, if you've never heard of it, if you have any type of menopausal issues, postmenopausal issues, or just regular issues, I highly recommend this tea if you haven't already heard about it. I'm going to go grab a tea bag. I'll be right back. There. It's called Traditional Medicinals. Oh my gosh. It's a stimulant, a laxative, organic, smooth move, relieves occasional constipation, original with senna, and it's caffeine free. And it tastes so good. This is the one I don't put any sweetener in. I just make that little bit and then I just drink it. I suck the tea bag. I just do a light suck, not a heavy suck. And then because that thing has exploded in my mouth before. And the worst thing in the world is when you suck a tea bag and it explodes in your mouth. Ugh. So, but it's all natural and I never get a tummy ache. Like it doesn't hurt my stomach. I don't get cramping. Like there's none of that free stuff. There's no accidents, you know, where you think it's a fluff. But it's not. It's something else entirely different. You know what I mean. You either know or you don't know. But yeah, so I like this tea. And that's what I do. So I do have some issues, which I guess we don't need to get into that. I do have issues. I'll have them for the rest of my life because of a surgery that didn't happen the way it was supposed to happen. I don't know. Whatever. So, but whatever. I just have to be mindful, and I need to manage. I think I'm going to do a little bit of inking just around this a little bit, like that, and then I'll do inking also around this whole thing, but just around these flowers, just to kind of get that little. Oh no, somebody's here. Maybe Jason's home. Their fire meeting was burning down a house. All right, now let's take a look at all the papers. So this is one, and of course the outside can be decorated, or this can be flipped this way, and that could be the front and the back. But isn't that pretty? And even for like the middle spread, you know how I like to do those shorter ones on the inside. Oh my gosh, that would just be so pretty. And then this one, just with a couple of pieces of washi tape right there. This one, this is just one-sided. Fun. It can also be flipped this way, and it can be like that, which I kind of like that too. Like, isn't that so pretty? And then same thing with these. This one, it can go on the inside or the out. I'm digging this. I'm super digging this. I think I'm gonna flip them all, and I'll make them like the front page to the journals, to the, what do you call it? What are they called again? You know, a signature. Although this one, I think I'm gonna keep this way. I think, because that could be either also in the middle with one of those shorter pieces. That'd be cute right there too. So tell me, which one was your favorite, my friends? Which one did you like the most? I don't know. I like all of them, but if I had to pick my favorite, oh, we have this one right here too. This was the first one. So I actually really still like the first one, but if I had to pick my favorite, it would be this one right here. Shocker. This one right here would be my favorite. And I really like this one. This one. I like them all. I don't know. This is my very favorite though. Okay, there we go. I hope you enjoyed this video, and thanks for hanging out with me. Please give it a thumbs up if you haven't done that already and you're still here hanging out. I'll see you on the next video, my friends. Enjoy all your moments. Bye.